On July 4th, I achieved one of my season goals, which was a PR in the 5K. Now, to address the elephant in the room really quickly, I'm obviously not home. Currently, I'm actually in my hotel room in Wales, which is for the Xterra World Championship Trail Series. And long story short, that's in a couple of days, but that's also for another video. Hi, my name is Mooney Warfield, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Let's get into the video, shall we? So, a quick recap before we get into the video. The July 4th firecracker in Fort Collins actually happened, obviously, on July 4th, and I had the opportunity to run in the elite field. So, going into this race, my first thoughts were obviously PR, but in a week I have the World Championships. So, not tapering, not doing a lot of things that I normally would do to try and get a PR, but I knew I was in PR shape. For context, my PR going into this race was a cross-country 5K from my freshman year of high school, so about 6 years ago, and it was 17:07. So the goal overall, break 17, but also just figure out a 5K. A week before, I had raced in the mile on a track, didn't do very well, opened up that track season with a 5:13 mile, realizing that I should have been a lot faster because my last lap was like a 66 or something. So going into this race, I knew I had to work on just getting out a little more aggressive, just because I'm so used to now like trail half marathon, 25 mile or 10K, where you don't want to go out too aggressive, that now switching the mindset was difficult. But all in all, went well. So let's do what I had to say in the moment, shall we? Alright, so it's July 3rd. It's the day before the firecracker, which exciting. There's a bit of construction going on right now, so if you hear all that, I'm so sorry about that. But basically, to recap what's happened today already, I woke up this morning, did my first run, lunch, did some errands to get ready for Worlds since I'm leaving in a couple days, as well as I did packet pickup, which I'll show here. So packet pickup was at a local running store, and I got number 11, which is actually my lucky number. There's me and actually someone I know, Nip Ben. We're trying to figure out some gels and stuff before the race, and I was there too. And yeah, it was overall a good experience. So, and basically after I did packet pickup, I came home, I kind of reset, about to go for my second run, and my mom's going to be filming it, so I'm very excited for that. And yeah, tomorrow's the race day, and I'll hopefully do well. I got my lucky number 11 for the bib, so excited for that as well. So let's head out for the run, shall we? All right, so I just finished basically getting ready for the night. Everything's plugged in. Race day tomorrow. It's time to go to bed. Both runs went well today. The first one was solid. The second one was a little slower, but also I wasn't trying to go super fast for it either. All in all, just trying to keep everything honest. Sorry, I was grabbing a hat right now. But yeah, excited for tomorrow. Legs feel good. Haven't done a 5K in a minute, and the last time I did, I had an asthma attack. So we'll see how this one goes. So unfortunately, I didn't get any pre-race videos. So my mom did get a couple. The elite race was at 8:30, the citizens at 7:30. So while I was warming up, there were other people racing, and that was a really cool situation to be in. I got there at about 7, started warming up by 7:15. 7:30, the citizens went off, and it was very cool to warm up while they were running, cheering them on, etc., etc. And that morning, I really just, had breakfast, got in the car, drove over. There were awards for everybody, as you can see, both the citizens and elite, so it was very cool to be able to check that out when I was walking around. Saw some friends, saw some people I knew, and before I knew it, it was time to basically line up, and the entire crowd was just so electric.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
So unfortunately, I don't really have any footage of the actual race besides the finish, which you'll see in a second. But to walk you through what happened, it's 4 laps, which is why all the fixtures are kind of in the same place. There's a gradual uphill, then a gradual downhill, then a sharp uphill, sharp downhill. That's the layout of each lap. And very early on, kind of slated myself in with the top couple girls. We were all kind of chilling all together. As the race pushed on, moves were made. Through the 3rd lap, I started to lose contact. I had gone out too hard with a 5:06, which was 7 seconds faster than the single mile the week before. But I also don't think I pushed myself mentally and physically enough during the latter half of the race. As once I fell into a groove, it was kind of like a groove that I would feel for a 10K or maybe a 15K, not for a 5K. And by the time I was getting to the finish, I felt like I actually could have pushed more and I should have pushed more. But with that in mind, kind of just overall happy with where I'm at fitness-wise and proud of the race too, where I ran very well by time. So here's the finish.
Come on, Moody! Come on, Moody! Yes, baby! Woo!
So on the bright side of the race, though, I did end up taking home the top prize for non-binary runners, which was always a perk when you go to these kinds of races. And the official time was a 16:46. So I don't have any immediate post-race thoughts. I didn't video anything. I was so busy that day. But it's been a couple days. It's the 9th? Yeah. And I think my first real thought about the race is, when I look back on it, is I'm proud of PRing. You know, it's 5,000 feet. It's a road course, while my PR was, yes, a cross-country course, but it was sea level, and I think they probably had the same about elevation. And for not running a 5K since October of last year, kind of forgetting how to race it, I'm overall really happy with how it came out. Obviously, there's a lot of places to improve. I think that first mile, I want that to be my opening mile. Second mile, I had, pulled back a little bit. It was fine. My 3rd mile, I really should have pushed more. Instead, I got really comfortable in a pace. That wasn't too much slower than my 2nd mile, but then by the end, I realized, oh, I have so much more to give that I didn't, because I was reserving it for some reason. And I think that's partly because with the trail running I've been doing and the distance, like, oh, you're at mile 2, you're 2 of 13, you still got 11 to go, or you're 2 of 6, and that, I don't want to say hurt me for the race, but it definitely did affect how I went into the race. But like I also said, it was also a workout race where I didn't need to do amazing, because I'm on tired legs. I'm not tapering. I'm getting ready for the next week, because the next week is Worlds. So with all that being said, overall, really happy with the effort, really happy with the result. It was a huge confidence booster going into this week. And yeah, that's my few days removed post-race thoughts. Well, that's the end of the video, and if you enjoyed it, I hope you can like and subscribe, and here's some other videos that are going on just right now that the algorithm thinks you'll like. With that being said, I'll see you around, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!